Next to the Oscars, the most prestigious award an actor can receive is the Screen Actors Guild Award. This morning, the nominees for the 22nd SAG Awards were announced. Here are your nominees. Outstanding performance by a male actor in a leading role: Bryan Cranston, Trumbo; Johnny Depp, Black Mass; Leonardo DiCaprio, The Revenant; Michael Fassbender, Steve Jobs; and Eddie Redmayne, The Danish Girl. Outstanding performance by a female actor in a leading role: Cate Blanchett, Carol; Brie Larson, Room; Helen Mirren, Woman in Gold; Saoirse Ronan, Brooklyn; and Sarah Silverman, I Smile Back. Outstanding performance by a male actor in a supporting role: Christian Bale, The Big Short; Idris Elba, Beasts of No Nation; Mark Rylance, Bridge of Spies; Michael Shannon, 99 Homes; and Jacob Tremblay, Room. Outstanding performance by a female actor in a supporting role: Rooney Mara, Carol; Rachel McAdams, Spotlight; Helen Mirren, Trumbo; Alicia Vikander, The Danish Girl; and Kate Winslet, Steve Jobs. Outstanding performance by a cast in a motion picture: Beasts of No Nation, The Big Short, Spotlight, Trumbo, and Straight Outta Compton. John, what do you think of this list of nominees, and who do you think will win the SAGs?
What a great list. What a great list. Now, the outstanding male lead actor category, the last 2 years have been stupidly packed. I mean, stupidly. You were getting Tom Hanks not getting nominated at the Oscars because it was that packed for the last couple of years. Not as packed as years previous, but some really good names. It feels like it's going to be Michael Fassbender. Michael Fassbender is getting an awful lot of attention for his portrayal as Jobs. Even people who didn't like Jobs all that much, everybody's like saying he's just crushed it. A lot of the critic groups are giving him their award right now. Leonardo DiCaprio's presence, well, I picked him in January of this year. Leo DiCaprio this year for the Oscar. I'm starting to feel like maybe it won't be his year, but I think you're going to see Michael Fassbender get that. I'm also totally behind Cate Blanchett for Carol as well. Seeing Sarah Silverman get nominated is kind of interesting as well. For outstanding performance by a supporting role, I think you got to go with Michael Shannon for 99 Homes. That's just me personally. Best supporting actress, Rooney Mara for me, once again for Carol. I'm going with all the actresses for Carol. And the best performance by an ensemble, I have not seen The Big Short yet. So out of the ones I've got, I'm going to go with Spotlight. Mark, what about you?
The Big Short is fantastic. I'm going to go with Spotlight for Best Ensemble, and that's where my complaints start with the snubs, because nobody in Spotlight, none of the males in Spotlight were nominated for anything. Whether they thought Michael Keaton was supporting or a lead, he got snubbed a little bit. You're right. The Best Actor category is packed. Matt Damon should have been on there somewhere, though. I would have kicked Whitey Bulger out of there and thrown Matt Damon from The Martian in there. That's just me. The Best Supporting Actor, I think it's going to go to Idris Elba. I think it's really cool to see Beasts of No Nation get recognized by the Screen Actors Guild.
As a Netflix film, yeah.
But I'm bummed that I didn't see Sly up there, man. I really thought him as Rocky Balboa could have made a difference in that. That would have been so exciting to see him. I think that I agree with your choices for Best Female Actor and Best Female Actor. Best Female Actress, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress. It's going to come from Carol. And you're right. I think Leo is doing it for The Revenant. I think he's going to... I don't care what the other award shows say. This award show says Leo's winning the SAG and the Oscar.
All right, Shep, what about you?
I'm going to argue with Ellis. I'm going to say no. Leo's not going to win. I'm going to say I think the Fassbender has got it in the bag. All the performances I've seen so far this year, I mean, Jobs is not the best movie, but I feel his performance carried through, and I felt like a lot of emotion coming out of him as Jobs, less so in Leo's performance as a Revenant. I just think too much of his role was cut in exchange for nature photography. That's how I feel about the Revenant. But Kate Winslet did a great job. I think Helen Mirren, it's great to see her nominated twice. Idris Elba is definitely my pick for the supporting role. Beasts of No Nation was an incredible, insanely amazing film, and what a treat! If you have Netflix, you could see it right now. It's an amazing. They did that day and date release, so those would be my picks.
And I was also surprised, just looking at the list, that I didn't see the name Tom Hardy somewhere, because the guy worked his ass off this year. He was great in Mad Max. He was great in The Revenant. He played two dudes in Legend. I mean, he really worked a lot. It'd be nice to see him get recognized for something.
Yeah, I'm not surprised we don't see him in there for Mad Max. I'm a little bit, not even all that surprised for for not seeing him in Legend, considering the reaction the film is itself. But yeah, Matt Damon, the two big ones for me that are missing on this is, number one, Matt Damon, because I do believe he will be in there when it comes Oscar time. I do believe he will get nominated. I don't think he'll win, but I believe he'll get nominated come Oscar time. And a lot of the critic groups, again, have been giving him a lot of attention for that as well. But the other one, too, is Sylvester Stallone. I cannot believe Sylvester Stallone's performance in Creed is not on this list, especially when you consider like some of the other names, like Jacob Tremblay in Room was very, very, very good, but I would put Sylvester Stallone ahead of him for that. Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies, he was very, very, very good, but I would put Sylvester Stallone in ahead of him. It's just, I just have a hard time when you see what he did in that role. And hey, maybe you can make an argument. Yeah, but it's the only role he can really play. Whatever. That's not the question. The question is who gave the best supporting role this year, and I really thought it was Sylvester Stallone. So it'll be interesting to see how this works out.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.